seems to me like there's something else that you're not saying to us.
There's nothing else.
Because you're still not committed to this, that's the part.
No, I know, but I have like that.
But you're not, if the problem we're having right now is you are still not committed to doing what you're supposed to do. That's why the honesty, the trust factor is not there. And that's what blows us away. Knowing that you're not going to be here if you don't. And somebody else is going to force you food.
Because you don't understand.
They're not,
We're trying to play, it's like saving money. Every time we have to dip in, you're dipping into those calories, we're having to put extra in. Because your body has been starving so long that it's in hyper mode. It's like trying to save money with someone who's spending freely. Do you want to continue with a life where we have to sit there and make sure you're eating and watch you and monitor you and make sure that you aren't exercising? Like, this cannot be fun for you.
It's not fun for us.
And I just don't know, what point are you going to finally say enough is enough? I don't want to do this anymore. Let's just get where I need to go. Why are we still fighting this? At some point, you have got to tell Ed, I don't want to live like this anymore. We're not happy.
I have to get the audio synced up. I have to clap your face in. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what has your schedule consisted of today?
I woke up, and I did like a stretch, and I ate breakfast, and then I did a puzzle, had a snack, I had lunch, then I showered, then I had a PM snack, and then I had dinner.
And is that usually what you do on your day off from school?
Basically every day, yeah.
And are you going to help Dad take down the Christmas tree and all the decorations this week?
Probably not, because it's kind of sad.
And why do you like Christmas so much?
Because it just gives you a sense of comfort, and it's like family, and it's just everyone seems to be in a happy time of year, and it brings back like the joy of being a child. The music, the decorations, and just the atmosphere of it. I will get better. I don't know how to say I will get better.
What's that?
Communicate with.
What's that?
Why.
Yeah, so, I'll do it one more time. And then, what about the rest of your classes? Do you enjoy them at all?
I think they're fine. Like, sometimes I get really stressed, but overall, I think I enjoy them, and I like to learn more.
Is there a class you particularly don't like?
Well, not particularly. Like, it's just sometimes some days I don't like one class more than the other, just because of what we're doing specifically. But overall, there's nothing really that I dread going to a specific class.
And when do you go to therapy next?
I usually go on Mondays, but tomorrow we can't go because we may have been exposed to COVID, but we're going to be doing a FaceTime instead, so we're going to be talking to her over FaceTime.
And then what sort of thoughts go through your head when the therapist is talking to you?
I get kind of worried. Well, I mean, I feel safe around her, but at the same time I get worried because I don't know exactly how things are going to go down. I don't know if I'm going to make any progress, and I don't know if she's going to be disappointed or something.
Well, what kind of progress?
Progress in my mental state and my weight.
And the voice inside of your head is named Ed. Is there any reason you named him that?
No. Well, I mean, ED stands for eating disorder, but they just usually say that that's what they usually call him. But I do have a reverse thought, which is like kind of my recovery voice, and I call her D because it's the opposite of ED.
And who or what caused Ed to get his way into your head?
I'm not 100% sure exactly, but I do believe that some of it had to do with some bullying that went through in 7th grade. But after that, I think it just kind of stuck, and then it kind of came out because of lack of control.
What does Ed look like?
Huh?
What does Ed look like?
I drew him, and he had I just kind of figured that he had no head because he doesn't understand anything, and so he basically has spirals coming out of his head, and he has hands that have puppet strings on it because he manipulates you, and then he just has a ragged shirt on.
And then what does Ed tell you to do?
He just tells me that I should not eat and I do not deserve food, and that if I do eat, I will look a certain way that I would not be happy with, even though he still tells me now that I shouldn't be happy.
And what is Ed's ideal way of you looking?
Body wise?
Mm-hmm.
I guess he just wants me to look, as Mom says, prepubescent. And Miss Lieberman and I were talking, and the thing is because I don't want to change and I don't want to grow up, and I just want to be as small as possible.
And then does Ed only talk to you about food related issues?
No, not really. He usually talks to me about also about body and my actual mindset, I always feel like I have to be perfect at everything, and so if I get a question wrong, he'll always tell me that I'm stupid, which will always relate somewhat back to food, because he'll say, since you didn't do this right, you don't deserve to have your snack or something like that.
And is it Ed that's making you feel like you have to go inpatient, or do you want to go because you want to?
I feel like part of me is worried that I'm putting too much pressure on my family and that inpatient would help, but at the same time I know that it would cause a lot of problems with that as well, and so I'm trying my best to stay out of inpatient, and I'm just hoping that it'll all turn out all right, and whatever happens will happen for the best for both me and my family.
And then what are some ways that Ed makes you hide food?
Most of the time it's with a napkin or just tossing it real quick, and sometimes it'll be putting it in your mouth and then spitting it back out, because I can't release it any other way because I have a metaphobia, which is the fear of vomit, so I can't waste it any other way.
And what are some things that you've been told will happen at inpatient?
I have been told that you will be fed through your nose and that you won't have any control about what you eat, which kind of scares me. And I also been told that you'll have to have group sessions, which isn't my favorite thing, because I have kind of a fear of talking with other people.
And do these things scare Ed, or do they make him feel like he's getting his way?
To Ed, it makes him feel like he's won, because going inpatient or the hospital is like the very last thing you can do. And so I believe it would make him feel like that he's accomplished his goal, but I don't know if he would stop there.
And as of now, how much do you weigh?
I do not know, because Miss Lieberman weighs me, but she doesn't tell me what it is.
How much do you think you weigh?
Honestly, I think I may weigh like... Honestly, I honestly think I may weigh at like 100 or 101, but every time I think about that, I'm like, well, actually, I don't know, because every time I feel like I've gained 20 pounds, it's not actually true.
And do you think you'll get better?
I do. I do think I will get better.
Are you 100% sure about that?
I am. I am.
How often does Ed talk to you each day?
All the time.
Like during school and during food and all that?
Yeah.
Does he talk to you today at all?
Yeah.
Does he talk to you right now?
Yeah.
What's he saying right now?
He's saying that you're making your brother upset. Natalie wants a hug. I love you. You are too. I don't want anything to happen with you or Natalie. And thank you for everything. It's gonna be